Hello and welcome to this episode of The Helpful Host. In this episode, I'll be showing you how to request money from a guest using the Airbnb Resolution Center. A common question of hosts is, how can I request additional money from a guest? This could be for extra services or a claim against damages to your listing. This process is actually quite simple, and it all begins from Airbnb's Resolution Center. In order to get to the Resolution Center, you will need to navigate to airbnb.com/resolutions. When you get to the Resolution Center, you'll be given the option to send money or request money. In this video, we'll be requesting money, so if you wish to learn how to send money, please check out my video on sending money to the guest using the Resolution Center. Let's begin by choosing Request Money. When I choose Request Money, I will be shown a list of past, present, and future guests. Here you will choose the guest you wish to request additional money from. If the guest has multiple reservations, such as my regular guest Robin, you will then need to choose the reservation date range that applies to the reservation you wish to request money for. I'm going to choose my guest Robin and then a reservation date, and then you will be able to choose the reason for the request. Note that the options can be different depending on whether this is a past, present, or future guest reservation. For example, if I choose a reservation in the past, I get the options of damaged or missing items, extra services, or other trip-related issues. However, if I choose a future reservation such as this one, I receive the options of extra services, change dates or guests, and other trip-related issues. Now, if it is a future trip and if I choose the option change dates or guests, you will not be able to continue in the Resolution Center as you are asked to use the alteration tool. You can click on the provided link, which will take you to the alteration section with the selected reservation already populated for you. Now that we've gone over a few important items, I'm going to go back to the beginning and request money from my guest Robin for a damaged hairdryer. Now, Robin didn't actually damage anything, but she has agreed that I use her as an example for this video. Once again, I'm going to choose Request Money and then choose my guest Robin and select Next. Since Robin is a repeat guest, I will need to choose the dates of the reservation in which the hairdryer was damaged. For the option of damaged or missing items, you will then need to provide details of the item. In this example, it was a hairdryer which I purchased for my listing 1 year ago. I'm requesting $40, which I type into the amount box, and then choose from the options of how I determine the amount of the request. Choose Next to get to the next section. I can now choose to upload a photo such as a receipt or a photo of the damaged item, which the guest would receive as part of the request. I'm going to upload a photo by selecting Upload Photos, and then choose the photo location and double-clicking on the photo. I am then going to choose Next. I now have the option to edit the item that was damaged or add another item. I'm going to choose Next. Now I can provide more information to my guest as to why I'm requesting the additional money. Finally, you are taken to the last screen, which will provide a summary of how much you are requesting and from which guest. You can also click on More Details, and you'll be shown the dates of the reservation and the text you are submitting to the guest. Once you feel that the request is complete, select the Request button and the request will be sent to your guest. If you need to make any changes, just select the Back button before submitting the request. Here is an example of the screen you'll be taken to after you submit the request. This was for a different request I sent to Robin. Here I can send Robin a message and also cancel the request. If you ever want to get back to the request after you've submitted it, you can go to airbnb.com/resolutions, and there you will see the status of the request, and you can click on View Details to see more about the request. Now that your request is sent, the guest has 72 hours to either accept, decline, or offer a different amount than what you requested. If the 72 hours expires, you can then return back to the Resolution Center, and there will be a button which you can select to involve Airbnb. If you choose to involve Airbnb after 72 hours has elapsed, a case manager will be assigned to the resolution case, where they will review the information by you and your guest, and they will make a final decision. Quite often, the case manager will contact you and the guest and try to come to an understanding before making their final decision, which truly is final. Thanks for watching, and if you liked this video, please hit that thumbs up button. Also, be sure to check out other Helpful Host videos in this channel and comment below if you have any questions, or let me know any other topics you would like covered in future videos. Finally, please also subscribe to this channel to be notified when other Helpful Host videos are released. All the best and happy hosting!